This vlog is sponsored by Skillshare. Hi guys, I'm Nick, and I've been roaming the open road for 3 years in too many self-built camper vans. I'm currently travelling with my partner Sam, hey, and when we are lucky, my pup Lord Onyx comes for a joyride with us too. Subscribe for van life adventures every week. Hi guys, welcome back. I think it's been about 3 weeks since we filmed.
Been a while.
Yeah, so
I feel like we haven't actually seen the camera in a while.
I feel a little nervous actually.
It's like an interview for me.
So today we are back with a Q&A, all the questions that you guys have asked us across Instagram and YouTube, from like, I guess, personal juicy questions to how we fund van life and what our future travel plans are and things like that. So without further ado, we will crack on with the Q&A. Question 1, how did you both meet? Okay.
No, you go first.
So, we're going back.
Since your memory's so
I'm 29, so we're going back 12 years. We met basically not at school. That makes it sound so wrong. We went to the same school together. We were in the same year, but we didn't know each other necessarily.
Knew of.
You were in the dumb half of the year.
You was just a bully.
I was the 100th person into the top 100 of potentially going to university, wasn't I?
Clearly I remember school a little bit differently to you.
Yeah. So we knew each other at school, kind of. Like, we didn't cross paths or anything like that because he was in the other half of our year, whatever you want to call that half, alpha and beta. So we actually met at one of our mutual friends' 18th birthday, so we would have both been 17.
No, I was 18.
Yes, you would have been 18. Okay, fine. So she's a bit younger than you.
So I was actually allowed to get a beer.
Yeah. So we were at like my friend's 18th birthday and somehow we ended up sitting by each other.
I made the move, obviously.
Nothing happened.
It did.
No, it didn't.
I sat next to you, you sat in the same spot the whole night.
But saying that you made the move sounds like you... It was absolutely innocent. I had a boyfriend at the time.
Yeah, I know. I mean, made the move as in I came and approached you.
Yes, you sat next to me.
I came and sat next to you. You were just sitting there like...
Here's a picture of us. Let's insert here so you can see when we first met when we were 17, 18. My hair was hideous, but I looked like Wolverine from X-Men. But anyway, so...
You was just sitting on the table playing with your Pokemon cards on your own while everyone else was doing the tango and stuff on the dance floor.
Oh, that didn't happen. So, reeling it back in, we met at a friend's birthday party, became good friends from there.
Played
we then
Xboxed,
Call of Duty a lot together, and we just kind of kept in contact. I went to uni, and we just kind of caught up here and there, mainly through like social media, didn't we? So, and then
we just remained friends, I guess, for a while.
Yeah, and then last year, maybe over a year ago now, I went through a bit of a breakup, which was really tough for me, and so did you.
I was there as a pillow.
He was a rebound that I seem to have not got rid of yet. I guess because COVID's still here, he may as well stick around for a bit, yeah.
Hey man, I only came for the free home.
Yeah.
Now you ended up in here.
Now I don't have one and I'm in yours, so that's what happened, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, next question. Question 2. Was he already into van life? So, were you already into van life?
I was probably not against, maybe against it. I think I was very blinkered in my views. I was thinking everybody had to live in a house at the time. Even though I know I've always wanted to travel.
At the time, sorry, we're going back now to when I first moved into my van.
2017.
In 2018. And I got a LinkedIn message from him. Come on, this is
sliding in them DMs on LinkedIn.
In any social media where you can. And I basically shared that I'd moved into a van and I was travelling Scotland, and this one just closed me down and basically said, like, why would you live in a van to go to Scotland? Like, what a waste of money. If you went to Portugal,
then I'd have been like, whoa.
I did go to Spain, but at the time, we'd just built the van and we were, like, trialling it. So I moved into a van with my partner at the time. So, yeah, we were just friends and you absolutely judged the hell out of me. So, was he already into van life? No. So when we finally started hanging out during COVID and getting closer, that's when you fell in love with van life.
Yeah.
So guys, we're just going to take a minute to thank today's sponsor, Skillshare, for keeping our wheels rolling. Skillshare is an online platform that offers inspiring classes for creative and curious people, and they came into my life at the perfect time, just as I left my office job and was looking to up my skill set in content creation. Members get unlimited access to thousands of inspiring classes, and I've been taking full advantage while I've already completed Sorella Moore's YouTube Success and Thomas Dea's Storytelling Through Film. I highly recommend both of them. As you know guys, I absolutely love Skillshare because I can access it from anywhere, like here in my camper van, in the middle of nowhere. Most classes are under 60 minutes and are broken down into bite-sized lessons, making it simple for me to gain the skills I need swiftly and still give me the time to live my life. Skillshare believes a strong community is essential to personal growth, so if you want to tap into the support of fellow creatives who provide encouragement, communication and inspiration, all you need to do is click on the link in my description below. The first 1,000 people will receive a 1-month free trial to Skillshare Premium so you can explore your creativity too. Now let's crack on with the Q&A. Question 3. What is our dream van?
This is actually our dream van in terms of ticking all the boxes for us, wasn't it really?
Yeah, well, I've lived in a Peugeot Boxer L3H2 before, so I already knew that I quite liked it, but yeah, I knew I liked it, so I knew
you just take whatever you can get.
I wanted this again. I've kind of been in van life for about 4 years, so I knew about all of the more like popular vans and their pros and cons of each. Yep. Obviously, every individual kind of wants something different out of their van, but I knew this one worked for me. And I shared with you, I guess, why I think this is the best van to have for us. And whilst when we were looking, I guess this is like what was available at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the van that we were looking for. There's 3 different types of this van, which is the Fiat Ducato, the Citroen Relay, and this one. So there's plenty of parts.
It's all the different factors you have to consider as well in terms of dream van. Like, we're no mechanics. What else is there?
It's less expensive to repair, to source parts.
Yeah, we knew we wanted a traverse bed that was always out. So to have a van wide enough, we knew we wanted this body. Of course, there's probably other vans out there, but this is a popular van, a common van, so getting parts for it will be cheaper. Labour and things like that can be easily sorted whilst we're abroad. And yeah, I guess it just in terms of
good all-round van, really. It's rated really well. It's not too long, it's perfect width-wise,
and it was the right shape for the layout I wanted. But really, I guess if you're going to ask us this question and we're going to remove all restraints, like we've got all the money in the world, that we knew how to fix every issue that arose with the vehicle, and we had any license that we wanted.
Hint, hint.
I think you know where I'm going with what my dream van would be. So maybe after 3, we'll share what our dream vehicle would be and see if it is the same.
Okay.
If it's not the same, we're going to break up in this video. And if it is the same, then we're meant to be. Yeah?
Deal.
Okay. So after 3.
Yeah.
3? Oh, that's 1.
Wow.
3, 2, 1.
The time machine.
I couldn't even do it because I did this.
You did that terribly after 3.
Okay, that is a lie.
She's just totally
I told you
set
he
that
lied.
up.
So 3, 2, 1.
The time machine. From Scooby-Doo.
Isn't...
It's a van that they all live in.
Yeah, there is one in Australia, I'm certain of it, that you can rent out and go round in.
We should build that actually and bring it to the UK.
So,
but no, mine would actually be a Unimog.
Would it really? Okay. So yeah, a Unimog, I think they look really cool. They're very apocalyptic.
You could basically climb the Alps in it.
Yeah. I think it would be an awesome home to have.
And for the end of the world.
What is your best and worst trait about each other? So I got really excited when this question came in.
So you can do some dirty.
A true juicy question, and I like them. So, what I'm going to say is we can pretend we're like in couples therapy, so it's a safe space, and we can take turns to say a pro and a con about each other, and you're not allowed to retaliate. You have to accept it.
Really?
Until I've finished or you've finished speaking. Yeah?
Okay.
Okay.
Just like
I'm going to go first.
Just like what we learned.
I wrote a list. And we're going to start with cons.
I didn't realise we were meant to do our homework.
Yeah, do you need a minute to write your list? Or?
Yeah, can I just go away from it?
Okay, 2 seconds, I'll be back. My first con trait. Some of these aren't like exact traits, but it's just, I'm gonna just go with kind of like things I hate about him. All the nicknames you give me. He gives me so many nicknames that are longer than my actual name. They're longer than all 3 of my names put together. So he calls me, and please do not ever repeat these other than in the comments if you just want to lol about it. But if I hear any of them on Instagram or anywhere else, you'll be blocked. So what are they? Chickabadio, Chickamadio. What else do you call me? Bagua. Honestly, the list is endless. I've got mental block just thinking of them. So that is one of the traits. Like, you give people or things, even like your dog, names, nicknames that are longer than their actual name, which just defeats the point.
I am guilty.
You've got nothing to say to that. Oh my god. Okay, hopefully this stops it. Okay.
Yeah, probably.
Your turn. Go on,
Fine,
hit me.
Okay. What have we got for you? I would probably say your culinary skills, and that would probably live on packet noodles if I didn't cook.
Okay, that is not true.
Yes,
he
it
has
is.
made me lazy. He's like one of those men that want to do everything
I'm
for
like
me.
a feeder.
Yeah, and then like I'll grow and grow and grow probably until, I don't know, when I'm older, and then you'll be like, oh,
you're
I didn't
horrible.
want you to look like that, and then ditch me for some fresh meat. But actually it was all your fault because you don't let me like cook
true.
and things like that. I'm kind of going a bit off topic here, but basically he doesn't let me cook.
That is not
And
true.
it's not because I'm a bad cook, because I can actually cook. I mean, you guys, you've seen me cook in the van some really tasty packet pastas, stuff like that. I can't even defend myself.
Putting rocket on packet pastas doesn't make it a
I
meal.
know. Okay, but I can actually cook, and you know what? I'm going to cook for you in the next vlog, and you guys can be the judge of that, yeah? So my second con that I have for you is that you're really loud in the morning. So he gets up, and then, like, I know we live in a small space, but he doesn't know what quiet is in the morning, and he starts tidying stuff from the night before, and I understand, like, it's messy, but...
Just yours?
No, it's both of ours, and he just makes a racket, or every door has to open and close in the morning. Every window has to open and close, and you like to sing, and recently we bought a guitar, which is, it's not actually a con. The good thing is now about this guitar is he can actually funnel his energy into the guitar, and you're not actually doing too bad. Like, it's not like when a kid picks up a guitar and it's just pain for your ears. So yeah, I think we're kind of working on that one, and the energy levels being focused into the guitar.
Quieter in the morning.
Yeah.
I just need to channel more energy.
So you're admitting this is true?
Yeah, it's just the music soul in me. I like to make, it's like my drum in here smashing around, isn't it? I'm about to play the trump card.
Oh god. Okay.
The level of OCD that I have in cleaning aspects compared to you.
Okay, it's not my problem you have OCD.
Hold on.
That is not my problem.
That's fine.
That's between you and your doctor.
Hold on. You was meant to wait until I finish, yeah?
Oh, sorry. Okay, go on.
So, when we clean up, if we wash up in the sink, we wash the food away, food is everywhere. It's all over the sink, it's on the walls. If I clean up, I congregate it all into one nice pile, throw it in the bin. If Nicola cleans up, Nicola's cleaned up.
I clean up, and in the sink I do leave food in the, like, what is it, like the filter section.
Everywhere.
And I would actually be happy for that to kind of half fill, so I can poison you with it later. Con number 3 is you scratch your balls in my videos and lose me subscribers. I'm joking. You keep scratching those balls. Okay, let's move on to pros.
They hang too low, clearly.
Okay, do you want to go first with the pros?
I haven't got anything written down. I'd probably just say your ability to put up with me, really.
Oh,
Clearly I'm
that means you
such
know
a con.
you're a pain.
That's me full on admitting I'm a pain.
Yeah, I actually have a few pros for you, so shall I just kind of go through them?
You can, yeah.
Okay,
Say as many
the
as you want.
first pro is you're always wrong, which means I'm always right.
That's not a pro.
That is a pro for me. My second pro, And I'm going to just combine these ones in the second and third.
You can read that straight up, that second one.
He's beautiful, caring and loving.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they're traits, but I like that about you. Should we have a snog? Question 6. When is the next van meet? So the next van meet is actually next weekend. If any of you guys ever want to join a future van meet, make sure to follow me on Instagram at Nick Romes, because that is where I do all the organising. It's just much simpler on there.
It's a casual one.
Yeah, this is a casual one, and the places are, or spaces available are actually full, so I apologise. So like I said, head over to Instagram, and then I think I kind of organise them every like 3 to 4 months, so keep an eye out for them. Are you planning to travel anywhere in Europe when possible?
Hell yeah. Well, we've actually been researching today about how we can actually get to Europe and the best route that we can take. Ideally, we want to get there for my birthday, which is in October.
17th of October, guys. Put it
Send
in your
us
diary.
those presents. So we've definitely got an itinerary of where we want to go. It's just working out the logistics, really.
Yeah, and making sure it's Onyx friendly. Question 8. If you could travel any country in your van, which would you choose? This one's always really difficult because obviously we love travelling, so we do want to travel everywhere, not just one place. But if I could go to one place right now, or we could, we'll do a 3, 2, 1. And again, if we get the same place, then we're meant to be. And if not, guys, I'm available.
She'll be single very soon.
So after 3, 3, 2, 1.
America.
Philippines. Is there anyone out there for me with a van that I can move into?
How are you going to travel across Philippines? It's mostly islands.
No, I know that, but it didn't say...
What, are you going to make this like
okay,
into a
it says in your
speedboat?
van, but I don't know. I just really want to do the Philippines. Obviously, I'm half Filipino. I've been twice before, but
In
more
a
for
van?
like family holidays. I don't know. I'll make it work. We'll make it work. Next. How do you both survive financially? So we both do like separate things, really. You're starting to like help me on a few bits, but we'll share what we do. There was actually quite a few questions about finances and like what I'm doing, so I kind of going to wrap it into one.
Yeah.
So I am a full-time content creator. Woo! Which I am like honestly pinching myself about all the time. I can't believe it happened. I mean, the job didn't even exist when I was a child, so I am really happy with where I have ended up. It's only taken me about 4 years to get there, but I have got there, so yeah, I'm very chuffed.
Good.
And a couple of the questions as well asked about like where I get my money from YouTube and my shop and things like that. So just so you know, I don't run the Green Coven anymore. I decided to just pause that because YouTube takes up most of my time and creating content takes up most of my time.
Yeah.
So I've just kind of put that to one side. So yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah, and stop asking for used socks because she's not selling them.
Yeah, not selling them anymore. Sorry, guys. And Sam, you?
I'm a fully remote IT project manager. So fortunately we get to work from the van wherever we are.
Yeah. Do you plan to keep to van life in the winter? If so, how is your van and you set up to cope with it? Yes, we do plan to keep to van life in the winter. We live in this vehicle full time. I've been on the road for a few years now, so winter doesn't throw me off, I guess. We did van life last year in the winter. If you didn't see, you can click the card above to watch us in the Yorkshire Dales 3 weeks of sub-zero and snow, which we actually loved.
Fun.
Yeah. So really, van life in the winter is more about just preparing yourself and your vehicle to be ready for it.
That's the main thing.
Don't expect to ever be warm. Just try and enjoy it, and then you'll love it. So what we did in LL, which was my small van, which you'll see us in the travels in, was I've got a diesel heater, thermal blinds, thermal clothing, hot water bottle. We also had like this little electric hot egg thing. We bought loads of condensation dehumidifiers as well, because in a van in the winter, if you don't have like your windows open too much, it can obviously get a bit humid,
moisture.
And the cooking and stuff like that, the contrast to temperatures. So that was also like a key for us to have. Was there anything else we had in the van?
We also had snow chains, which we learnt to actually put on at the bottom of a hill whilst being stuck in snow.
Yeah, you can see that ordeal in the Yorkshire vlogs.
So in the current van for our setup, we have a LPG Propex heater. We don't actually have any blinds thermal blinds,
Yet.
which we need to get for winter.
Yeah.
So we'll definitely make sure we get them.
That's just an Amazon job though.
Yeah, of course. And the next bit that will help us is the cooker.
Yeah.
That's all we've got prepared.
Do not
really.
listen to him. Do not put your cooker on when you're in the van. That is a big
Carbon
no-no.
monoxide,
Yeah.
cool.
Anyway, so this winter, mainly because I think the summer here in the UK has been horrendous,
Yeah.
we're actually looking to
Escape.
And obviously COVID as well has kept us here, so we're just desperate to go away. So we are
We're gonna be
going
following
to
in the
look
sun.
for a sunny
Definitely.
winter this
Not
year
being
around.
hopeless.
So for anyone who wants to do winter in their van, it is entirely possible.
Yeah,
just
of
make sure
course.
you're ready. Do you have a contingency plan if full-time van life doesn't work out for you? I guess that depends on what factors are the problem. If it's just that we don't enjoy it, then we would just look at living a different lifestyle.
Come Amish or something. Yeah.
Yeah, like canal boats or buying
No,
land
it's
and
too
a
slow.
cabin. I don't know. But, you know, go back to a house.
Yeah, of course.
We really don't mind what we do as long as we're happy.
Yeah. So I guess the other aspect of it would be financial reasons. I think we're quite fortunate that
Yeah.
we both kind of work in sectors where it's not too difficult for us to get a new job.
Well, I guess
no, that's what I
you,
was
maybe
like for
you.
Yeah.
Maybe
It wouldn't
for
be too hard
me,
for me
like
to get a job.
YouTube could all fall through and stuff. So at that point, if like that didn't work, I'd just live off Sam.
Become codependent.
No, really, I would just look at getting hopefully a remote
job,
role.
It's loads now because of COVID.
In admin or whatever. I don't really care what I do. Obviously, I'd prefer to do something I enjoy, but if it meant
Just needs
that
to be remote.
I
doesn't
had the choice of getting any job that keeps me on the road travelling or going back into a house, I'd just take any job that keeps me on the road. So really, we don't have a contingency plan because we're happy with what we're doing right now. So unless something unexpected pops up, there is no reason to have a contingency plan. And when it does, we'll sort it out then. Do you plan on living in vans for the rest of your lives?
Yeah, I'm going to be buried in one.
Yeah. I don't see myself living in a static place or a slow moving place at this moment in time. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, it's for the rest of your life. No, I'm obviously not going to live in one for the rest of my life, but it doesn't mean to say I probably won't not have one for the rest of my life because we love it. It's such a great medium to travel.
It's a great way to travel and kind of get in touch with nature.
Yeah, definitely. Long term though.
Live life on your own terms. Control your own life.
Control.
That's my mantra. So in terms of like really long term, you know, like Maggie Smith living in a van, do I want that? Not really, no. I do think once, like, if my body starts to shut down at all or I become fragile, then obviously van life isn't going to be suitable for me.
A couple more years of me feeding you and you'll be there.
Yeah, I know. But obviously right now we're really happy, so we can't see why we'd be in any other type of home.
Yeah, definitely not in the immediate future. I think maybe long term, I'd like to get a nice place that we've built. Have some land,
I definitely
some animals.
want land with a cabin, and then kind of have that as more of a workshop or a workspace.
But still have a van to travel with.
To use as respite, because that's always nice. That when we need to do fixes on the van, we don't always have all the tools, so we do go to your parents, and I'd definitely like to not cut out the parents for that. I'd like to see them because we want to go see them, not because we need to borrow their power tool or something like that. So it would be nice to have, I guess, a base, but we're not desperate for that or anything.
No.
Anyway, guys, that is the end of our Q&A. I hope you've enjoyed getting to know us a little bit more and kind of knowing what our future plans are and what we do for like winter in a van, and hopefully some of the tips will help you as well with your van life journey.
We hope that we can actually inspire you to jump both feet forward into van life as well, regardless of the financial situations. There's loads of means of actually being able to make it work. Yeah,
and actually my next vlog is going to be how to fund full-time van life or become a digital nomad, so keep an eye out for that next week. I will have some guest speakers as well. Anyway guys, we'll wrap that up. If you've got any other questions, ask us in the comments below. We're always happy to help. Don't forget to go check me out on Instagram and TikTok at Nick Romes. Just plugging myself here. And we will catch you in next week's vlog. So, ciao guys!